Okay, Rick, a question or two. What made you get started in movie making and doing live plays and all that? I mean, you do so many different things. What was your inspiration coming up, or uh, tell us your story?
Well, my story is pretty different. One of the things, when I was a kid, I never liked to play with toys, so I used to like to draw and then make people and give them lives. What I mean by give them lives, I used to like to draw them, cut them out, and give them a life. Um, and in my own way, writing the story, but not with a pen and a pad, but in the story, giving them by making them have a life. When I was a kid, I always thought it was strange, so I would hide and not let people know I had that side that I like to not play with toys and do my own thing. Then as I got older, I realized, I understand that was a gift that I had, as strange as that story sounds. In my life, I was always a very creative person. I used to make my own looks. I was very, very outgoing, so with that, I had a negative way of expressing things, and which at one point in my life led me to be incarcerated. And once I was incarcerated, thank God I was raised by great parents. I had a chance to recollect on my life and to think about things that they taught me, and once I did that, I recollected on the things that they taught me, and then I got to understanding, like, what is my purpose in life. So I got to the point where I was incarcerated and I didn't understand what my gift was, and I realized that I liked to write, and I started with poetry, then it turned into stories. So that was where my inspiration come from, my childhood bringing me up. My childhood, me coming into a man, and what my parents taught me, and me getting an opportunity to get away and get incarcerated and was locked down, and it gave me a chance to think. So the inspiration came from accepting God, and the main focus was accepting God, and then having an opportunity to write plays, spiritually motivated plays in jail. And
Let's talk about your plays for a minute.
okay.
You've got 6 out, and I know 5 that I've seen so far. I'm gonna name them if you don't mind. They're Ain't That Just Like a Man?
Mm-hmm.
The Battle Is Not Yours.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Knows Best.
Mm-hmm.
What's Wrong with My Family?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a right way and a right and wrong way to love somebody. I mean, those are some pretty. They pretty really well cover the spectrum of family life, I guess. What kind of message are you trying to portray?
Well, I'm a person, everything that I do, everything in life is spiritual to me. All my plays are spiritually motivated. I don't use the terminology gospel plays because my plays are spiritually motivated. God is love, and it's for everybody. So I don't use the terminology gospel play to make some people feel like they're excluded. My plays are spiritually motivated plays. I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. And my plays have to minister in a sense that people need to come from something. And I touch reality to the fullest. I don't candy coat, I don't hide. I touch it to the fullest. What I don't use is profanity. And I don't think you need that to get your point across. And I do not use nudity. I don't think you need that for a point across. But my plays are my avenues to get people to think. So I consider my play spiritually motivated.
Now, I see you have a new movie out called Genocidal Behavior, and that goes against a lot, I guess, what people will say is your normal genre of stage plays and filmmaking. Tell us a little bit about that, because it seems to be I've seen this, and it's raw and gritty, and it is street life. You wouldn't actually call it Christian comedy. I don't know if there's a happy ending in it. Tell us about it. What's your thoughts?
Well, Genocidal Behavior is a movie that I wrote when I was incarcerated. It was a movie that I did that I fought with and even writing, because once you change your life, you don't want to attach to anything that's negative or considered unruly. My thing is, though, the reality of life is that you can't escape everyday life things. God says in His Word that He comes for the sick. So when I was sick, He brought me from that. So I did this movie because actually I got tired of seeing inner city movies because it always seemed like it was just about violence, a bunch of nonsense. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to touch a reality from where I come from, a life, and not just show the violence. I wanted to show how children are affected, how parents try to give messages to help you change, how innocent people get killed, how law-abiding citizens get caught in situations that they have nothing to do with and even lose their lives, get strung out on drugs. I wanted to show all those parts when people go to jail and get their life together and then try to come to explain to somebody that they influenced when they were younger to become into that life that they can change. This movie was a movie that I did to concentrate on. It's something that I came from, and it's something that I came from and to where I am now. So with that, I want to get to the point where I want to get to a point in my life where that you can understand you can come where you are if you give God a chance. And this is what this movie expresses.
Any last words?
Yes, I like to say, first I want to thank God for the wonderful opportunity to be able to have this position, to be able to do something to express what He has given me. And in that, when you see my movie Genocidal Behavior, keep an open mind that this is a reality that goes on every day. And then when you see my plays, understand that this is the other side where you can live better, live free, and if you keep God in the substance of it, things will go well. And thank everybody. God bless.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you. That was Rick Watson, CEO, World Renowned Entertainment, and Rick Watson's Productions. Thank you.